exciting Aries. This is the Sun Woman, and I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, and I also want to wish you a happy new moon in Leo. That's August 13th, and the new moon in Leo energy is going to be waxing up until that next new moon in September 13th. So the new moon is the period of the moon cycle that is perfect for planting seeds, for declaring your intention. This could be in anything, with a new idea, a new job situation, a new relationship, anything that you are giving birth to, as something from your creative energy. If you plant seeds now, even if it's just baby steps, you don't have to make a grand gesture. You can if you want to do that, or if you're ready to do that. But even small steps and small seeds planted towards your eventual outcome, you're going to see that energy grow as the moon cycle waxes, as the moon grows, and you'll be aligning yourself with that natural energy of growth in the universe. So what I'm going to be doing for you is a 7-card spread, and we're going to be taking a look at where this new moon in Leo is falling for you. And for my exciting Aries, that new moon energy is going to be falling in your 5th house. And your 5th house is the house of creativity. It's the house of children. It's the house of taking risks. It is also the house of dating, romance, just having fun, and some type of creative activity. They all fall in, all these topics fall in that 5th house. So this is going to be the energy that's going to be strong for you this month, for planting those seeds and watching whatever that is you want to grow. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay some cards down. I'm going to be putting down 7 cards for you. And this reading is again for my Aries people for this new moon in Leo cycle. So we have the 4 of Swords reversed in the past position. We have Temperance reversed in the current position. We have the Magician in the future position. We have the 3 of Pentacles in the future. We have the Knight of Swords reversed in the external influences position. We have the High Priestess in your hopes or fears, and we have the 4 of Wands in the future position, and that is reversed. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read these cards, and then after I'm finished with that, I'm going to draw a card from the Tao Oracle deck, and that will give us a summation of the messages that are coming through from the tarot cards, and give you affirmations to concentrate on, to meditate on, to focus on for this particular month cycle that we're concentrating on right now, this new moon in Leo cycle. Okay, so in the past position, we have the 4 of Swords, and I'm looking at the cards here, and it looks like we have 2 Swords cards, we have 2 Wands cards, we have 1 Pentacle, and we have 3 major arcana. So there is more of an emphasis on things that are within your control here, but there is some strong energy, some strong fateful energy and spiritual energy here through that Temperance, Magician, and High Priestess card. So let's go ahead and read them. So the Four of Swords reverse in your past position. This is the energy that you are coming into the month with from the previous month cycle. And with the Four of Swords reverse, you know, Four of Swords always signifies that there has been some type of pulling back or some type of retreat, you know, pulling back to regain your energies, to rejuvenate, to take a break. That's what that Four of Swords is, taking a break from a situation. Sometimes you may have had a lot of activity going on, and the Four of Swords is telling you that it's time to rest, pull back, get out of the activity, you know, rejuvenate, refresh yourself, take a break and take a rest. Now, coming into the month and from the past month, the Four of Swords is reversed. So you may have taken this time, and now you're coming into the month ready to awaken from this rest that you've taken, and to get back into the activity, get back into the game, you know, to start making some decisions. You know, you've meditated on things, maybe you've spent some time alone, maybe you've gone away for a while, and now you're back and, you know, ready to start channeling that energy that you were able to refresh and refocus on, okay? Now, in the current position, you have Temperance reversed. And Temperance in reverse talks about, Temperance in general talks about balance. That is the message of Temperance, about, you know, being in control of our emotions, weighing things, you know, not jumping to react to situations, keeping things on an even keel. So the message here is of balance. Now, reversed, Temperance is saying, you know, maybe you're feeling a little off balance. Maybe you did pull back to an extent where you're having a hard time moving forward and you know, regaining your balance because you did retreat to a certain extent, and so you need to now regain that balance in this situation. Now, we're talking about fifth house activities, so this may be a situation where you were out of touch with someone that you have been dating or that you have been involved with, and now you're back in communication with that person, but things are a little out of kilter. You know, you're not sure necessarily where you stand with that person. You know, there may be some emotional situation here that's, you know, that's getting the best of you emotionally, and maybe that's the reason why you needed to pull back and to retreat. So you may be finding that that energy is still, you know, over you to a certain extent, and that you need to regain your balance in this situation. Temperance talks about blending energies. So in a relationship area, it would mean needing to blend your energies in a peaceful, productive, balanced way with someone else. And so maybe you're finding in reconnecting with this person that, you know, something's not exactly right. You know, your energies are off. You know, this person's on and you're off. You're on and this person's and the other person is off. So there is some type of imbalance in the situation, in the relationship, and we're going to look further in the cards to see what might be causing that and what advice you know, we have for regaining that balance. Okay, in the future position, we have the Magician. And this is a great card, especially next to that Temperance reverse, because the Magician is saying that in this next new moon cycle, which is what we're looking at, you are going to be able to get on top of this situation. You are going to be able to use all the tools and the power and the skill that you have to make it a positive situation, to manifest what you want in relation to this. Again, this is the 5th house. This could be involving dealing with children. It can be involving a romantic partner, or some type of creative activity that you have been engaged in. And so, you know, if you look at the Magician card, the Magician has all the tools that he or she needs to make things happen, to start fresh. The wand is here, the sword is on the table. Again, there's another wand here, the cup, the pentacle. So this person has everything that he or she needs in the toolbox in order to make what he or she wants to happen in this situation. And it has to do with taking the initiative. The number 1 is here, so that's the beginning of a new cycle. So a new cycle is coming for you where you are going to be able to control and direct the pace of this connection, this situation. Mercury is here strongly on the Magician card, and Mercury talks about communication. So communication is going to be very important in this situation. You know, again, you may have been out of touch for a while and you're feeling a little off balance. The relationship feels off kilter a little bit, but through direct communication, clear communication, there is going to be an improvement in the situation. You'll be able to improve what's going on right now. In your future position, in the crowning position, we have the 3 of Pentacles reversed. And this is also the advice card. So the 3 of Pentacles talks about skill and mastery and having the talents and abilities to deal with a situation. The 3 of Pentacles reversed talks about some kind of block in that, or not making an effort, not being able to make something happen here because not enough of an effort is being made. So the advice here is that, you know, you're going to have all the power and the skills that you need to make something happen in this relationship, in this connection. Make sure that you're putting enough effort. Make sure that you have enthusiasm. Make sure that you are really wanting this situation to grow, and that the effort that you're putting in is equal to what you want to get out of the relationship. Okay? Making an effort is the message of the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Now, the King of Swords is reversed in your house, signifying other people or external influences. And, you know, the King of Swords energy is one of, you know, someone who really has control over their thoughts. There is a lot of mental energy, a lot of communication going on with this King of Swords. When the King of Swords is reversed, however, and again, this King of Swords is can be an air sign: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, someone who could be very compatible with you as an air sign. As a fire sign, air and fire are very compatible connections there. You know, in the upright position, the King of Swords is able to create strategies that support his vision. And now the king can be a woman as well. So this can be male or female energy. In the reverse position, however, it seems that this person that may be influencing you is not able to channel his or her energy constructively right now. This person may be argumentative. This person may be wanting his or her own way, trying to dictate to you in this situation. So the King of Swords can be very quarrelsome energy, very tyrannical energy. They can be quite overbearing, and sometimes in a more serious situation, there could be some verbal or physical abuse with this King of Swords. So hopefully you're not in that type of situation. If you are, then of course you need to get help. You need to get yourself out of that kind of energy. Do whatever you can, because you're in control of your own destiny, your own mental and physical health, and you want to make sure that you are living in a situation that is safe for you mentally, emotionally, and physically. Now, with the Temperance here reverse, the Temperance card reverse does talk about quarrels. It talks about arguing. It talks about fighting. So maybe this King of Swords, you're coming out of this past month, having gotten into an argument with this King of Swords energy. And, right now, the energy is still reversed, and that's why you're feeling still off balance here. What I would say is that if this is the case, you are the magician. You have power over your own destiny. You have power to create a new situation, a new life. You may be required to do that without that King of Swords. So if you are romantically involved with someone who is very tunnel visioned and only caring about his or her own, what he or she feels is right, then you may have to, create a new situation for yourself and make new plans. Put those new plans into place. You may have to strike out on your own. Okay, so you have the ability to change the situation. You don't necessarily have the ability to change that King of Swords energy, but you do have control over your own reactions, your own actions and reactions. I get actions with the Magician and reactions with the Temperance reversed. Okay, so those are important words here. Next to that King of Swords, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is in your hopes and fears area. So, the High Priestess is a beautiful card because the High Priestess is sitting there and she has the power. She is directly tuned into the matrix. She's connected to the moon and she is balancing. Here's this idea of balance again. She's got the yin and yang energy. She's wearing the crown. Her crown chakra is there. It's bright. It's shining. So she's very intuitive. Again, here's a moon here above her head and one at her feet. So she is in tune with her intuition. This could be male or female influence. So, the High Priestess is a spiritual card. The High Priestess has to do with spirituality and being tuned into your spirituality and your faith. She's holding on to a book. This could be a Bible. This could be a book of inspirational poetry or affirmations. She is grounded because she is sitting on her throne, but she is also tuned into the universe here. And the number 2 is here, also talking about balance. So balance is a very strong message here for you in this new moon cycle. Temperance telling you that you need to regain your balance, you're off kilter. It may be because of this King of Swords. The High Priestess says you may need to pull back and not necessarily let your intentions be known at this time. You are hoping with the High Priestess, you're hoping to be able to figure out what is going wrong here. And if you meditate on this situation, if you read the signs around you, if this is a connection to this King of Swords, if you analyze and observe this king, his actions or her actions, then you're going to get the messages that you need in order to make the decisions you need to make at this time. Okay? Again, you've been through a period of pulling back and retreating from the situation. You may need to do that again, not necessarily disappearing from the situation, but allowing your intuition to guide you here. If something is telling you that something's not right, that you're in a position where this king is not going to be of benefit to you, you need to listen to that intuition. The High Priestess here is also saying that there may be some information that you're seeking, that you need in order to make a decision about this King of Swords, and you're looking for that information and you're waiting for it to come. And you may only need to observe this King of Swords reversed to get the confirmation that you need about this situation, okay, and about this relationship. The Four of Wands in the future here is telling me that there is going to be balance here. You are going to be able to regain your balance and regain your foundation with this Four of Wands. In the reversed position, there is some type of block, but you may indeed have a reason to celebrate. The Four of Wands, whether it's upright or reversed, usually means a situation that ends up to your satisfaction. Building a solid foundation. The number 4, 4s are about foundation and stability. So it may mean that you're going to need to figure out what's going on with his King of Swords, what has him off balance, what has him reacting in the way that he does, and you may just get to the bottom of it, which will result in this next new moon, this new phase, this new moon in Leo in your 5th house. It may end up giving you what you need to feel at peace and serene and balanced. The Four of Wands is a peaceful card, okay, giving you reason to celebrate. So maybe if you were having concerns about this King of Swords, you may find out that that things are going to be okay. All right. The Four of Wands can talk about celebrations, parties. Sometimes the Four of Wands comes up when there is a wedding or an engagement. So, that could be something that is coming up for you, but the energy is blocked right now. There may be a delay in that happening, but the Four of Wands is saying that, there is going to be reason for you to celebrate here. Now, the Page of Wands in the reverse position pages talk about energy, they talk about communication, ideas, and the Page of Wands is a message. Reversed, it may be something, it may be a message that you're not necessarily going to like, but information that you need to have. It also may be a delay in getting the information that you need to make your decisions. So, with that Page of Wands, with the Four of Wands there as well, talking about some kind of block, some kind of delay in things culminating in a way that you will have reason to celebrate. But the information is coming. What you do with it and how you take it and how you absorb it and how you balance it in reference to this King of Swords energy is going to make all the difference here for you. Okay? Page can also indicate the presence of a child, and there may be information about a child coming through to you. There may be an issue with a child. So it perhaps at the base of this reading, there is an issue with a child in relation to this King of Swords. And perhaps that is what has this person off balance, some kind of stress or difficulty or, news that the King of Swords was not looking for is coming with that Page of Wands. Okay, so look deeper into the situation. Know that you have the ability to figure out what it is you have through your own efforts, through your own initiative, which is coming into being in this new moon cycle. You'll be able to make the effort and figure out what's going on with this King of Swords and deal with it in a balanced, peaceful way. And that could very well give you reason to celebrate. Okay, my Aries, and what I'm going to do is take a card from the Tao Oracle, which is going to give us a summation or some kind of additional message in reference to the information we have from the tarot reading. And the Tao Oracle also gives us affirmations, things to concentrate and meditate on for the period of time that we are asking about, which is the next 29 and a half days. And this card just popped out of the deck. And this is the card of companionship. So there we go. This is what we're talking about. This is a card talking about connection to another person, and the messages on this card are friendliness, mutual respect, shared goals, interdependence, agreement, and strengthening bonds. Okay, again, there are two people here, so this is a balanced situation. There is partnership. Your message here is that a partnership of respect and shared goals, agreement, strengthening of bonds, this is all possible within this new moon cycle to grow this energy and to watch this energy grow. Companionship is the theme, and so with that new moon in your 5th house talking about romantic relationships, dating, connections, love and passion and having fun. Be a great companion. This King of Swords may need some strength, may need some assistance from you in relation to whatever it is that has him thrown off, he or she. So you're being called to focus on the theme of companionship. What is a good companion? Someone who treats someone else with mutual respect. There are shared goals there. So focus on this energy in relation to this other person in your life, and you may just find, as I said, that you have something to be rejoicing about. This King of Swords may be having a hard time, maybe going through something. Again, possibility in relation to a child, or may have just received some news that he wasn't expecting, that wasn't what he was that wasn't what he was hoping to hear. So hear him out, listen. The High Priestess is sitting there on her throne and she's listening. She's observing. She is not speaking. She is being silent. But she's not being silent because she doesn't have anything to say. She's being silent because she is listening. So you may need to listen to what this King of Swords has to say to you and share with you. And doing so will allow you to sway things in your favor. You'll be seen as someone who has a great deal to offer and who has the skill of communication. There's that Mercury there, communication. Okay? So I do hope that this reading resonated with you, Aries. Again, this is a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon sign, or rising sign. If it did resonate with you, I hope that you'll go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and and share this video. And if you would like an individual personalized reading, you can go ahead and click on the link, which will take you to my website, and you'll be able to book a reading with me there. And I'll be happy to read for you, answer questions, specific questions that you may have, which will give you more in-depth information to apply to your own situation. So again, thank you so much, Aries, for tuning into my channel, and I wish you a happy new moon cycle in Leo. Remember that Leo is a fire sign, a trine, in positive connection with your Aries sign. So, this is going to be a beneficial moon cycle for you. A lot of energy, a lot of movement and warmth, and again, with the themes that we have here, you should expect something to be happy about. So thank you so much again for tuning in, and have a blessed new moon cycle.